Child, we are catching up. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf TV. I am Poetry. You are here for Ready to Love Season 2, Episode 7, Friend Patrol. I don't even know what to call this for real. Like, for some reason in my mind, I was thinking that these dates were kind of be like, no, that's not true. Scratch that. Y'all don't even know what I was going to say. They reminded me of the dates that's on that TV show. It's not Love or Marriage. What the hell is it called? You know, the reality TV show. I think it come on too, where the family getting ready to get engaged, and the girl or the man or whatever getting ready to get engaged. So now their fiance has to meet the family. Is it called Meet the Family? Something like that. But that's exactly how these dates seem to be going to me. Everybody is there for the purpose of getting drilled, not really to get to know you. I mean, I know asking questions will help you understand someone based off of their answers, but the answers could be so contrived. They could be ready, sitting there in the back of their mind in their little arsenal, waiting for you to ask it, so that way they can say, oh, let me put this out the pocket. Bam, hit you like a draw four. That's how I feel like some of these answers would be. I just really would have appreciated it more if they would just let it have been a natural setting where everybody coming in, they slapping down some cards, playing some dominoes, eating some good food, going out together, just hanging out together, just actually going on a real type of function of sorts, where they can really see the person in action, see if they are connecting to, you know, my friend, or see how they are interacting with the family and friends surrounding them. That's what I would have liked to have seen. But it seems like every last one of these was a question and answer session from the time that they walked through the door. Boom. And I think I also would have liked to see that the women would have met the men's friend. Now, I know they tell me like, yeah, you know, this is a good way to know who this woman is by the friends she hang around. That cannot be no further from the truth when it comes to men. Birds of a feather flock together. You lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. When you get around men and their friends, that's when the truth come out, hunty. That's when the truth come out. Because right now, all of these men put on a good show. That's how I see it, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. We go over to the cigar bar. You know, Tommy telling me all about the meet with these ladies' friends. And one woman is going to be eliminated this week. Off the top, I said it's either going to be Reva or Kimber. One, because Kimber really ain't feeling nobody else but Jimmy. And Reva really ain't feeling nobody else but Mario. So it's one of them two. And I said Reva was going to be on the top of the list. So Ashima going to have her close friends meet with Darren. They already know all about him. Ashima done already broke it down. So they familiar with who he is coming through the door. Everybody seems to be vibing and everything, you know. This was probably the one that didn't seem like the deepest interrogation to me, you know. They kind of let some of the questions flow a little bit naturally, but again, they always just sitting around just chit-chatting. Like, let's play some spades, shoot some hoops, do some cooking, swim, something, do an activity instead of just sitting there staring at each other, asking each other questions. Even if we have like a girls' night out where everybody mixing and mingling, something is going on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? We playing a game of truth or dare. We doing something, some taboo. We doing something other than just sitting there making it real awkward. Because that's what it seemed like to me. The whole shit was awkward as fuck to me. But anyway, they all seem to be vibing until Darren and his dogs become an issue. Ashima don't like dogs, apparently. The friends all know this about him. They never brought this up. Ashima and Darren ain't never talked about his dogs. And she don't like house dogs. You know, she like the dogs to be outside. They wild animals, she say. Put them in the dog pen out there in the yard, chain them up to the fence. Darren is like, no, those are my babies. I can't do that. But she was like, no, I can't do dogs on the bed at least. And if he had to choose, I'm quite sure that Ashima gonna win because she could do things that the dogs can't do. I don't know, girl, because my dog be tooting that ass up. I'm saying he is a straight fox, baby. I be like, well, why your ass in the air all the time? And my dog's still a virgin. I ain't never let him get none. But his ass is always in the air. I'm like, why you out here thotting and bobbing, young sir? Why you thotting and bobbing? So maybe, I mean, that's why they created, I can't even say that word because YouTube might shut my shit down. Anyway, Darren in the moment is like, yeah, you know, that's something that we could talk about, but we ain't gonna play with my dogs, you know what I'm saying? But I think he will put him out the bed for her. That's what I was thinking at first. So Reva, she wants Mario to meet her friends. She already got them lined up. She telling them, I want y'all to write down all y'all questions, stick them in the jar. We're gonna shake it, and let the interrogation begin. When I seen Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex-girlfriend, the mother of his daughter, as one of her good friends, I said, baby, this is about to be a full-on interrogation. Full on. And then they kept focusing the camera on Erica too. But they were told right then and there that they were about to meet this dude. Reva says, like, you know what? She wants him to be put on the spot. I was like, bad move, sis. Bad move. Now, y'all know I pay attention to body language. Like, when he came to the door and he gave her that hug, I said, nope. Next. Nope. That wasn't even a church hug. It was like, I'ma lean in and we got all this space and opportunity between us. Hug. What was that about? That was nasty. No kiss on the cheek, nothing like that. I know you ain't giving him the lips, but no kiss on the cheek. That was an awkward ass fucking hug at that door. So after the first question, first pull of the jar, as soon as he sat down, like I said, they instantly turned the whole conversation to Tanti. How you feel about her? Why ain't you got the same affection with Reva that you got with her? Then they had the nerve to say, we need to know it's not all about the physical with you, that you're willing to take your time with her. I was like, when the hell did Reva become this slow roller when it came to sex? She was the one that was about making a coochie tingle and she wanted somebody to, you know, smashing it. Why? She wanted that. That's all Reva was talking about until Carrie sent that text message. It's all Reva was about. So 2 weeks ago, like I said, she was a coochie tangler. And now she don't want to move too fast. She's so wishy-washy. Reva is wishy-washy, y'all. I probably could be cool with her, you know, if we was like, you know, in the same community, friends. But she wishy-washy. And I would let her know, dog, you wishy-washy as a motherfucker. But anyway, he say that she stay closed off. And she like, I'm not finna give you all of my love and affection and attention and stuff until I know I got all of you. I got you, girl. I'm feeling you. But being open with somebody is not necessarily being sexual or intimate. There's a way to open up to people and letting them in without having sexuality and intimacy involved. However, I do not think that's what Mario is looking for. I think he wants that sexual chemistry as well. But one thing one of her friends was asking Mario what was the deal breaker between him and Tanti, or him and Reva, and he said he ain't got no deal breakers yet. And she was like, no, everybody got a deal breaker. He's like, no, not yet. Now remember, you said that when Tanti flipped out on you, that made you think of old relationships and your old you, and you don't want to bring that back out, and that could have been a red flag, a deal breaker. I guess he said red flags and deal breakers are not the same. But when he left Reva's house, he was left with a red flag. Not a deal breaker, but a red flag. Okay, if you didn't know this by now, Mario, Reva has major trust issues. I told y'all that long time ago. She was not going to be one to fuck with because she is holding on to a lot of fucking baggage. A lot of baggage. She had to grow up too motherfucking soon. She went from being a 16-year-old mama straight into the military. She ain't playing with y'all motherfuckers, for real, I'm saying. And she ain't finna just open up her heart to you because she don't want to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And right now, at this stage, she feel like you playing motherfucking games, cuz. That's how she feel. So, Alexis, she wants to introduce Carrie, of all people, to her friends. I was like, not London? London didn't meet her friends in all this episode. It was Carrie. I said Alexis is looking for a daddy figure. Her bestie's like, for real, girl. A 20-year age difference. Come on now. Come on now. This motherfucker had already graduated college before you was born. Okay? And you can see Carrie took Ashima's advice. He tried to loosen up a little bit. Came with his t-shirt on, his jeans, and his tennis shoes and stuff, right? So, but like Carrie, I think I mentioned this in last recap. Carrie needs to impart some words of wisdom to the young blood about having babies. Carrie would drop babies until he drop dead if he can. And in my opinion, Alexis ain't got nothing to worry about as far as babies. He will keep her barefoot and pregnant if that's all it requires of him. But I wanted to point that out. How the fact that he said, now look here, let me learn you something. I think he said learn you something. Did he say that, boy, let me learn you something? I don't know. He might have said, let me learn you something, young man. I don't know what it was, but I can't remember what he said. But I was like, this man didn't solicit no advice from you about having babies. He didn't solicit none. But Carrie wanted to impart it. But I said that last episode. Carrie he's the dude that sit here and tell you everything that he know, and you better take heed to it because he is the old wise one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when he said to her friend, and this may be something you can learn. That's what he said. And this may be something you learn. I say, see, called it. But like I said, Carrie is a salesman. And he is selling the hell out of himself to Alexis and the two women sitting there. I don't think the brother bought it. Because at the end, he was still like, dude, he 20 fucking years older than you. You older than my mama, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was looking at it. So afterwards, like I said, Alexis didn't invite London to meet her friends. I was like, they decided to have a one-on-one date instead. And Alexis sat him down and basically said, look here, now if I can't be number one, I will not be number two, unless I want to be. And right now, I'm in no mood to be number two. If y'all are old school like me, and y'all know what song that line come from, there's two lines. If y'all know what song those two lines come from, drop it down in the comment section. I'm going to drop you a mic. Yes, I'm going to repeat it. It says, now, if I can't be number one, I will not be number two, unless I want to be. And right now, I'm in no mood to be number two. If you need another little hint, at the end of the song, she said, you can take your old raggedy component set and never worked anyway and scat. That's my shit. Anyway, I told y'all that her deep interest in London has nothing really to do with London. She like him, yes, but it's everything to do with Divine. This is a challenge for her to be able to take the man that Divine won't. Divine is her biggest competition because everybody wanted Divine like everybody wanted her. So she wants to make sure that she can get all the men that Divine can't get. And if Divine got that man's attention, she want to make sure she grab it. I see through you, Alexis, girl. I see through you, sis. Anyway, this heifer had the nerve, and yes, I'm calling her heifer. This heifer had the nerve to say Divine was irrelevant. Now, I'm not just taking up for Divine because I like her, but I'm just saying, she said Divine was irrelevant. And Divine is aggressive. But she better than that. Bitch, were you better than that? But explain to me, Alexis. Oh, that's right. She don't watch my videos no more. But I tag on Twitter. She need me too. Explain to me. How are you better than that? Excuse me, first of all, this is the same chick who said that she was bend a dude over literally and figuratively speaking. Divine got your ass shook. She got your ass shook, don't she? Ooh wee, girl. Ooh wee. The jealousy is so unbecoming. Out here sounding like Nina ass. That's what you sound like right now. But he basically told her, look, don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what we doing. Well, she say, okay, fine. I'm about to be a busy woman just like you. And for London, that red challenge. You know what I'm saying? All these guys feel like they have no competition. Matter of fact, everybody feels like they have no competition except for Reva. Reva is the only one who actually acknowledges that Tandy may be competition for her. Although I hate to use the word competition because I hate the fact that these women seem to be battling each other over these motherfuckers' affection instead of having these fucking men fight for their attention and their affection. Y'all y'all women, my sisters on this show, y'all the motherfucking prize, baby. But y'all out here scrambling over these little knuckleheads. That's the best way I can say it. Anyway, she says that, because London says, it sounds like you're a little bit jealous. You know, it don't bother me that deep. But I guess I was a little jealous. And I guess it bothered you then, sis. Like, what the fuck? You sound real stupid right now. Real stupid. But basically, her plan is to make London jealous. And right now, it's starting to work. Because London and Brent, they both, matter of fact, all these dudes on this show are the type of men who want you to like them, and how dare you like somebody else even though I'm liking somebody else. That's how all of these men are. Maybe with the exception of Carrie and Darren. Maybe with the exception of them. Anyway, Mario heading to play golf with Tondi and her friends. He felt like he was more at ease with her friend. He said right from walking up, we felt like family, like we knew each other for years. But they want to know, why you straddling the fence, bro? Mario better watch out for Patrice. He better watch out for her, because she had that golf club in her hand looking like, she was looking like Divine with that chicken baby. That's what she was looking like. Patrice is like, I will fuck you up, cuz that's basically what she told you. You better read the signs. You better read the signs. Don't fuck over my motherfucking people. That's what she was telling them. So anyway, he thought that went real well. I mean, they still grilled him a little bit, but they did it in a joking manner, so he didn't feel as threatened. But then again, too, he likes Tondi more. He likes Tondi more. So Kimber, she invites Brent, of all people, for her meet and greet. And I noticed Brent was the only one who didn't come in the doors giving hugs to people. I know he may not be a hugger, but he didn't do a real strong shake. He just, why is Brent still on this show, y'all? For real, why is he still here? This dude is not ready for a relationship. Forget about love. He ain't ready for a relationship. Plain and simple. Well, London goes and meets Divines. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to them. Okay, so Kimber. Am I going to talk about that later on? Let me go back. Oh, I missed all that part. Okay, because I didn't put it in my notes. Damn, why didn't I put that in my notes? I thought I talked about that. Y'all know I'm finna talk about Kimber and this damn baby. Oh, shit, I didn't put that in my notes. Kimber. I already sound like motherfucking Christina. I thought I had that in my notes. I guess I didn't. Okay. So, yeah, she already sounded like Christina. She said she wants a baby next year. Y'all haven't even went on a date yet. This is y'all first meet and greet. You and Brent. You already telling this motherfucker you want a baby next year. It's 9 months before a baby pop out the cooter pop. If we want to look at it for real, it's damn near 10 months, the whole time frame, 40 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That you want the baby to pop out the cooter cat. So 9 to 10 months, sis. With 3 months, y'all supposed to what? You say skip the courting stage, you just want to get pregnant? Like, go to a sperm bank for some shit like that. It makes it seem like you're not there for a relationship. You there just to get pregnant. And that's the same way I feel about Alexis too. The way that she was coming off. But like I said, I think Alexis is doing it more as a game to try to weed these motherfuckers out. Kimber serious. She's straight serious. I want a baby within a year, next year. And then her friend said something like, well, my husband proposed to me with 8 months. I was with Brent on this, but boy, good for him. What, you want a fucking cookie? But Brent is still on I don't want nobody to rush me type of thing. Brent has said that about everybody that has sat down with him. I don't want to feel like I'm rushed. Well, how fucking long do you need to take? Dog, the show was only 10 weeks long. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm rushed. I don't feel like, I told y'all in the beginning, London and Brent was my errands of this season. He's my errand of this season. I'm telling y'all. Oh. Matter of fact, most of these dudes, they all have some type of errand traits. I don't know, is it just me or do y'all like the guys from season 1 better? I think I like the guys from season 1 better. These guys is on this show right now. What it seems like to me is they watch season 1 and they say, oh wait, here's an opportunity for us to date as many women as we can, you know, and not get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's sign up for this show and say we ready for love. But that ain't really what's going on. That ain't really what's going on. So anywho, Brent, I think he thought that the dinner went pretty well too, but Kimber was still like, something ain't gelling here. Something ain't gelling here. Brent doesn't know how to have a conversation. I noticed that too. He's not a communicator at all. So when Reva said to him that he's holding back, I was like, that's because he a fucking airhead. Just anyway, London goes and meets Divine's friends. They come up, fire with the questions. They always ask, when was your longest relationship? Ladies or fellas that's on here watching this, why is that question important to you? How long was somebody's last relationship was? I mean, I was with a motherfucker for 10, 11 years. And it was bad from the start. So me just telling you I was with somebody for 10 years, that don't mean shit for real. My most significant love, the one that I love the most, only lasted a year. I was head over heels for that, in love with that dude. That's what my daughter named after. I'm just saying. Anywho, but yeah, they always ask, what was the longest relationship? So anywho, they get on to Alexis again. Everybody's bringing up the other woman. Everybody, it seems like. Anywho, they get on to Alexis and he say that he could possibly see himself settling down with her too. But if he had to choose today, he couldn't. Now at the birthday dinner, you said that you would choose Divine. And now you saying exactly what Alexis said to you. Who's zooming who, bruh? And I was right. I said that they only showed Divine feeling him because she wasn't connected to anyone else. And I said maybe that was because of editing. It wasn't because of editing. That's who she had been giving all her attention to. And I love Divine, but how did she make it this far because of this? It's like everybody had a bro pack. The same thing with Kimber and Jimmy. They all had a girl pack. So that's why Jimmy was still fucking her just for the sake of Kimber. But when all the shit went downhill with Jimmy and Kimber, Jimmy had to go. Hit the dough. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, London, I say he got some strong pull in that matter. But I'm glad my girl was like, okay, if you don't know at this point, I feel like you just got me hanging on. So I'm going to have to reevaluate some shit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, girl. I've been saying from the beginning, you've been focused on him since Chica picked him out from you from the beginning. So I just wonder what Chica is saying about the whole situation, being that Divine and Chica are still friends. Anyway, as Alexis said, Divine is about to be a busy girl. London, you got some decisions to make, huh? You got some decisions. Because both of the women that you are into are ready to dip set on that ass. Stop playing games, bro. Stop playing games. You thought you had it in the bag and both of them finna show you. They finna show you. And like, I just don't understand what, for Mario and from London, I don't understand. London has spent all his time and conversation for the most part with Divine. He connected. That's his ride or die. Yada yada this, yada yada that. Mario saying the same thing about Tanya. She is it. She is giving me all her love and affection. I like that shit. I'm barely hanging with Reva. Barely hanging. And both of y'all are torn. How the fuck can you be torn with somebody that's giving you 90% of what you want to compare to somebody that you only know 10% of? I don't understand that. Make it make sense, cuz. Make it make sense. It don't. And you can't make that make sense to me. Well, yes you can. Y'all want to tap that ass. That's what it is. Before you commit to Tandy, before you commit to Divine, you want to tap the ass of the other person first. That's it. Or like I said about Reva, have them motherfuckers sitting in the background, break my window in case of emergency. That's what you want out of them women. So anyway, we go back to the cigar bar. And from what I can see, Kimber is about to go. They don't like women who seek out others. Shit. I don't like none of these men for the most part. Now I'm thinking about it. Who's Mario say that Tandi's friends didn't greer him, but Reva's friends did, and he mad she didn't stand up for him. But Tandi friends did greer you. Like I said, they did it in a joking manner, made you feel a little bit comfortable in it. And but you were the one who said let the wolves come out. You was bring yours out too. You know what I'm saying? So why would you need Reva to defend you? You're a grown ass man. What you need to defend you for? You feel like you was being attacked? Because they ask all the right questions, all hard questions. Actually, the question shouldn't have been that fucking hard. For real. Shouldn't have been that damn hard. Brent don't like Kimber's urgency. Brent don't like anybody's urgency. He don't like anybody's urgency. But like I say, he think he is the prize. But I got better prizes out of my Cracker Jack box, bro. For real. Anyway, London say Kimber all in his DMs talking about how cute they babies would be. She ain't doing nothing but running game, is what he say. She running game. I don't see it as Kimber running game. I think Kimber is she may be telling London niggas, she's like, if we can make some cute babies. And I'm quite sure that if he had showed us the DMs, he was probably joking back with her, like, I can see that. Because London is a jokester. He like to play around. He like to laugh. He like to kiki. So, you know, I'm just saying. I want to see the message. I could bet a dime to a dozen that he was joking back with her. Anyway, Darren, you really in your fee-fees about these fucking dogs, for real? Like, even Tommy had to check your ass about this shit. Like, who the hell want to come into the bed trying to get their freaky, sneaky time on with you and smell his old stinking ass dog up in the sheets? Especially in freak mode. No, bruh. We get a little sweaty instead of smelling our sexual funk. We smell a wet mud. No, get the fucking dog out the bed, man. Anyway, Tommy, like I said, he had to speak on that shit. He was like, come on, dog. So he's like, okay, fine. That's something that we could probably negotiate. Really that hard pressed about the dogs? Or you trying to find reason to back off of Shima? What the fuck? Anyway, Carrie is the only one who seemed like he made progress on this journey. Like I said, he sold himself hook, line, and sinker to Alexis and her two female friends. The male, not so much. So Kimber and Reva, like I said, are my two guesses at this point. But I'm like, Kimber's about to go just based on how everything been going. And yeah, it was Reva. And it was kind of funny that Reva was the one who told Brent that he was too closed off. And now Brent is coming to tell her the same thing. Brent pretty much used the same dialogue, same conversation that she gave him. Almost exact words to a T. Mario was the one who to break the news to Kimber. And I knew it. Kimber was gone. She was going. For the first time, she looked like a whole mess to me. Usually I'm like, Kimber is so cute. Kimber looked like a hot, funky mess in this episode. Like, she knew she was going home and she was over it, over and done. She had been done with it. And she was a little salty about it too. Like, thank you, bye. Thank you. Now I can get out of my way. I wonder if they have some type of contractual obligation that they can't date other people while they're on this show. Because like her and Christina kind of saying the same thing. Now that I'm done, now I'm eliminated, I can move on with my life and go find somebody else. Y'all let me know if it's some type of obligation that they can't see other people while they on this show. But I'm almost running out of time. So as soon as she said go to someone else, she'll say something again. But anyway, like I said, everybody that Brent think is moving too fast or too aggressive, they get gone. Y'all notice that? At some point, y'all need to realize that it's not the ladies. It's Brent. He's the issues. He's cute with no fucking personality. He ain't even got no game. He just cute. That's it, y'all. But we said it before that Carrie seemed to be the only one looking for love. He is selling himself. But where he fucked up was with Reva. He sold himself to her in a way that he thought she wanted to be. He thought that she wanted that. He thought that she was going to respond appropriately because that's how she had been setting herself out there. But Reva was faking the front too. She was faking the front. She don't even know her damn self at this point. So when he sold himself to her with that text message, she had moved out of his target market. That's pretty much what it is. So she wants to be seen as this really strong woman, but she really not secure. Reva is really not secure at all. But that's all I got on this week's episode, y'all. I hope I gave y'all It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. These men get on my nerves. They getting on my nerves. Oh, all these double standards. And I saw the sneak peek of next week's episode. Not a sneak peek, but I saw what the title was. The exes. So the men's supposed to be getting eliminated next week. So we finna meet the men's exes. Child. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.